Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Forbidden Gods Web3 Gaming or Forbidden Gods 514 on Twitch. Welcome to my beautiful stream. Today we're gonna talk about how to earn with Secure of Tokane and also mix with Aurory Tactics. Both together you can earn some Aurory. Okay. So with both you can earn some Aurory Tactics token. So with the Secure of Token early access you can gain some NFTs. And with the NFTs of Secure of Tokens that is in standard, not in NFTs, so not in the blockchain, can be used in the Aurory Tactics. And with the number of match you win, you gain some Toki. And the Toki make you win some Aurory token. So let's talk about some update. So today I discover a blog called for Aurory Project. All the information about Aurory Project, the secure of Tokane, the Aurory tactics, all the update, the event they do like for competition of video for Aurory tactics. Very interesting. So now today let's talk about the little all the page I found interesting to talk about the blog. And after that we're gonna play a Aurory tactic to see all the NFTs plays and what is abilities for each NFTs in the training and try to win some match in the ranked. So Secure of Token Guide. So is one say after incredible effort by all team working together for months. So they say is wait for over first thing you need to own a Origin NFT or an early access code for the closest alpha. So this is a closest alpha. You have two ways to access Secure of Token right now is with a Aurorian NFT that costs $1,133 USD for the lowest when I see it the first video, and I've increased to 1,000 500 USD for Aurorian NFT. Very expensive, but very useful because you can put it in Solana blockchain and make it on the sync space for make it the Aurorian on the game, and you can explore with the Aurorian for 8 hours, and you can gain Prime Egg and Aurory token as well from Secure of Token, I think so. For those with the early access code, you can redeem it here. So you have a space to redeem the code. Please aware that you have a sync. Your Please be aware that you have to sync your RON and NFTs if you want to play with them. So you need to sync them with the game. When you have synced your RON or redeem your code, you want to visit our game dashboard or sign in with Solana SPL or an AVM wallet like Phantom or MetaMask. Me, I use MetaMask for I have a Solana network or also Arbitrum network. One of those social media options, once you have done, you can click on Play Now from the game dashboard and load the game. The initial loading of the game and land can take several minutes. Once the content is loaded, the loading time should go down. So it takes time to load the game, and when you explore land, because it's explorer, have a lot of people, the server work, the music on the game bug a little bit because it's do dan 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 boom 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 bam 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 boom 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 boom. So it bug a little bit like this because you have a lot of connection, it's a little bit hard. Now the account creation is really easy for new player. You create an Aurory account first. You just need to visit the website. You sign up with a social media option or a wallet. Me, I sign up with my Gmail and I linked my wallet of MetaMask on Solana network and not on Arbitrum. That's weird. But once that is done, you go to incubator to mint your free NFTs. That is the starter one that you have a chance for have number 9, Blockchoy, or Deep King. And what I find interesting with that particular starter whatsoever is not NFTs or not in the blockchain. The good news with that, you can use those NFTs that you gain in Secure of Token to play it on tactics and gain some Tucky with the match you win. The thing I need to tell you is those NFTs that you get that is not prime egg or not NFTs, they cannot be amplified, so they cannot raise level. But you can have bigger rarity, so it's interesting for the tactic to have bigger rarity that is in standard edition, or you can get a team, try to get some Tucky, try to have a low cost of Aurory Tactic, and try to buy Prime Egg to gain OKA in Secure of Tokane while you fight during the land exploration or during PvP, and you can gain some Aurory token of Secure of Token and Aurory token of Tactic when you play the Tactic. So it can be interesting but is hard grinding. So this is what I will do on that channel, on that Twitch. Try to grind Secure of Token, try to get the goal of Aurorian pay by the game, or how I grind the game. So when you launch the game, you have your Aurorian over here, different style that is the NFTs, or you have the normal selection that is not the NFTs. But it didn't tell you any information about Aurorian can give you some bonus, but I'm sure it can give you some bonus like more chance to have prime egg when you do a land exploration, I think so. Or maybe you just need to you just catch sender egg, but I think it will be weird if you have a NFTs to don't get NFTs. So I think if you have a NFTs Aurorian to play it, you have more chance to get an NFTs that is NFTs, so a prime egg. I think so. You have more chance about it. The village called Blanche. You move to the arch. This is the arch, so that I show you the last 3 days. There's yesterday I show you with the 3 videos. Incubator, amplify, the trainer, amplifier, the amplifier which can be found right next to incubator will allow you to level up NFTs by using other NFTs of the same species. This feature not only introduce a new progression path, but also serve as a mechanism to reduce the circulating supply of prime NFTs. So in that case, they have limitation for prime NFTs and prime egg, and those prime NFTs, if you burn it to increase their level, that reduce the circulation of prime NFTs. So it's really interesting. I need to grab a prime egg as soon as possible. They're not expensive, so I'll try to have a lot of Toki with the match of Tactic. At the moment, I gained like 4 Toki each NFTs that I got that was like not an NFTs but was NFTs that was standard NFTs. And the I got on Secure of Tokane, not NFTs I bought, but NFTs I got for free. In the version 0.4 where we are, you can only level up Prime Nifty. So you see, now in the version 0.4, you can just level up your Prime Nifties. You cannot more, you can, maybe you were able before, but now you're no more able to level up your Nifties that is not the Prime. So in that case, it's not NFTs. Now you can see Prime Nifties in parentheses, NFTs. The target NFTs is the one you want to level up, and the source NFTs is the one that give the XP to the target NFTs by returning to the wild unable to be recaptured. So in a case, it's like burn the NFTs, but how they say it is they free the NFTs from their capturation and is no more able to be recaptured. So it's like you capture it and you free it from to the savage to the wild and you let it grow with its family. Nifty XP will reset upon this sinking. Oh wow, look at it. Nifty's XP will reset upon desinking slash selling a Nifty. Be careful, amplifying Nifties you plan on trading. Be careful amplifying Nifties you plan on trading. So if you plan to trade on Nifties or selling it, when you desync it, you desync the NFTs for selling it. The NFTs lose all the XP in the game. So it's like they remove the copy of the game and they remove all the XP. So if you put it back in the game, it will not be at the same level that where it was. Now, Crystal. The goal of Crystal is to open up Aurory to new player in risk-free manners. They will allow all players to progress and buy item without the need to have Aurory token or USD. They will be used through our ecosystem for purchase, mostly concerning standard off-chain asset, and can be used to hatch egg, amplify, NFTs, purchase item from merchant when available, participate in tournament, access certain fee-based game mode, and buy cosmetic in the shop. So Crystal seems really interesting because it's not only for hatch egg or amplifying is NFTs, is also for purchase item from merchant when it will be available. So you see over here when available and participate in tournament. So it's interesting. The crystal give you a chance to participate in tournament sometime. Access certain fee-based game mode. So you have a fee-based game mode sometime that can access and give you chance to gain more Toki, OKA, or Crystal maybe. And also make you a chance to buy cosmetic in the shop. So some cosmetic for good looking. Crystal are off-chain currency and do not hold any value outside of the game. They're in the game and they're just used inside of the game. So crystal is what you try to grind in Secret of Tokane to hatch your egg. And when you have NFTs that is prime egg that you hatch, you can increase their level with crystal. You can earn crystal by exploring land, battling wild nefties, completing quests when available. So they think to put some quests as well, and participating in events. So they will put some event. Right now the events is in tactics to gain some Taki and try to grind the leaderboard. Blitz battle. Blitz battle exciting one-on-one nefties. So those blitz battle is like same thing for PvP and same thing for the exploration mode when you fight one NFTs. The keys of success in your journey in Tokane. To start a battle against another player, you can either talk to Kitty or one of the trainer in Blanche. Click on details in the NFT section screen to see your NFT stats and abilities. It's recommended to check them out before going into battle. When you think you're ready, select your preferred NFTs and start the matchmaking process. If you want to skip the NFTs selection, you can click the cross sword in the top right corner of the screen to enter matchmaking with the NFTs you have selected as your favorite. When you are in the PvP queue, you cannot enter land. So when you are in the matchmaking for PvP, you need to wait for a match. You don't have the right to explore the land because it lets you enter a land in the server that is will be not completed completely when you'll be in PvP or will be on all or on pause and you will need to appear on the map. So maybe that's something is difficult to do for a server or game. So I think it's something that I found a little bit like not funny because when you want to wait for a match, it can take time. So you want to go explore land and wait for return back on the land to continue the land exploration while you're in PvP. But the only thing what they don't like is the land will take forever and ever the time you do your PvP and take more time to finish your land. So maybe that can take uh, some resources on the server. That's why they prefer to avoid those things to mix those two part of a server, the LAN server part and the PvP part. They don't want to mix them together so they don't have player on the LAN server and wait at the time we return back on PvP and take those resources for let other player do the lane exploration in need and avoid some lag possibilities. You have some phase. There are two phases in Blitz battle, the preparation phase and the resolution phase. During the preparation phase, you select action. During the resolution phase, all action are executed. At the start of battle and at the start of every preparation phase, you receive two I. An action is either an ability or a swap. We'll get to the swapping later. So what I can tell you over here in the phase, you have a section of preparation phase that lets you select the three skill that you want to play. So like Zoo over here, reflection to gain hype when you get reflection and attack it. Aerial slash that attack, explosive counter that counter an attack and dodge an attack and do a counter. Florian mirror is attack you receive, and with the receive attack it countered it did same damage mirror to the opponent. And you have Silver Purge that cleans itself and do a super attack to the opponent. So what you do is select your three action you want to do during that preparation phase. The first action, the second action, and the third action. Try to premeditate the first action of the opponent, the second action of the opponent, and the third action of the opponent. Try to do a fortune teller for the opponent action and try to gain some advantage. So it's really hard, but you can also swap with one NFTs. But the swapping like is not like Pokemon because Pokemon you can when the NFTs die, is swapped automatically to the next Pokemon. In the match in Blitz, if your NFTs die, it doesn't swap for another one in the bench. It's dead and you lost the match. So you need to swap it before your NFT dies. And when you swap it, you have just one swap only per match. You cannot swap it with all your NFTs you have. You just need to battle like with two NFTs maximum. The first one that appear and you swapping NFTs. Very difficult to play sometime because with just that limitation of having like thousand of NFTs and just have the chance to play with two NFTs maximum is really interesting and add a little art part in the match and in the battle because if you have just one NFTs to change, you can maybe think it will be secure this time, But if you think you can do a hype very have enough hype to do a special attack and you miss your defense attack, that's so bad. Now let's talk about the abilities. Abilities are split into three categories: offensive, defensive, and status effect, and they can be either elemental or not. The offensive abilities have a power value that is based on Nefty's attack to calculate the damage dealt, and the defensive abilities are based on the Nefty's death stat. So the offensive abilities is the one with the punch, red punch on the first logo before the name of the abilities. That's your offensive abilities. You have some defense abilities. That is the shield, blue shield, before the name and the elemental, because you have the abilities first. That is offensive, defensive, status effect. Status effect is all the star like this. That looks like confusion effect, but for me, it's like punch is offensive, shield is defensive, and the superstar over here, the 3 star they have for this exo bubble is effect. So fragility flux, the effect is reduce the defense. Bubble chain is do like something an effect. I don't remember which one. And marine reversal is a counter that it reverse the enemy with water. The bubble chain is like a reflection, so it seems something interesting with the three type of abilities. Now, swapping is an action that allows you to replace your active nefties with another one, and this can be turning point in the battle. It counts as an action, so it will cost you hype, so half of the hype that what you have. It can be selected for any of these three action slot, so you can change it after an attack or change it after defense abilities or effect abilities, or you can change it at the end of the attack or at the beginning of the turn, which allow you to use an ability or of your nefties on the same turn if you swap before action 3. When you swap, 50% of current hype is transferred to the new nifty. You can also pass action with the button right under the swap action. So in that case, you have this over here the swap action, but if you look to the other video, if we have an image with that, no, we don't have an image with that at the moment. So the other abilities you can see over here that is swapping over here. The other option over here will be pass action. So you pass the action and you do nothing. Okay. And you can pass action button right over it. Note, swapping can only be done once per battle. So you see over here the notes, swapping can only be done once per battle, so use it wisely. So like I can say, the swap is interesting, can give you an advantage when you're in land exploration, because in land exploration you don't fight another Aurorian or another Seekers or another player, so you have a chance to you sure in that case cannot swap the NFTs with another one in the land exploration, so the number can change the match for sure because you have two NFTs for versus one NFTs. But with PvP, you need to be careful. You can near to kill an NFTs and you can swap it with a new one and you can get the, you can cry immediately after that because you didn't swap it when it's swapped. So in the case you got the advantage, can be difficult. Status effect. Nifties can stack up to 4 status effects at the same time. If a new status effect is applied while there are already 4 active, the first one that was applied will be removed. You can also stack the same status effect to increase its strength. Check out the arrow next to the status effect. The highest debuff is tier -5. So the debuff is -5 maximum for like reducing strength, reducing armor, and will modify the stat at 50 up to 50% of its original value. So if you have -5, you can reduce 50% of the original value of the NFTs. very powerful. The highest buff is tier plus 5. So in a case like you can see, the maximum debuff and the maximum buff is 5. So if you increase more than you want to increase your attack more than 5, it's impossible. The tier maximum is plus 5. Now it will modify the stat to 200 percentage of its original value. So when you have plus 5 stats of attack or defense, shield, not shield, but like let's say attack or armor, you can have a 200 percentage of original value. So you can double your stats. Perfect. Status effects stay active for a certain duration and can be removed by using cleanse ability. So Deep King have a cleanse, a Zoo have a cleanse for itself only, and uh, some other lefties have cleanse too. Like you can see for Block Char, you have curse over here or poison. You have a armor, that is a shield, and you see the minus defense over here. And the other guys have more defense. Critical hit and fails. You have 5 percentage of chance of getting a critical hit. It will increase by power by it will increase the power by 200%. So, if you do a critical hit, the color is all in yellow and you will see it as a big number and you will do the double damage that normally done. But if you have a weakest fail or biggest fail attack, you have also 5 percentage of chance to getting critical fail. That's mean it will decrease the power of 50%. That's mean if you have a critical fail, you have a number that is in gray, and the number is supposed to be half of the attack damage you did normally. Now here the element. Now, in this battle seeker system, we see finally the element again. Nefty's element will have major importance in battle. For example, water Nefties like Axo Bubble will do extra damage to fire Nefties like Shiba Init, but less damage to a plant Nefties like Blockchoy. The six elements are Earth, Lightning, Wind, Fire, Plant, and Water. So in that case is not nature. So in a case is lightning more stronger than wind, wind more stronger than earth, earth more stronger than lightning. And the other side, because after this triangle over here for lightning, wind, and earth, we have another triangle for fire, water, and plant. So the fire is more powerful versus plant, and the plant is more powerful versus water, and the water is more powerful versus fire. If you remember this super elemental weakness and strength, you have a big chance to win your Seeker of Token because if you got more Nefties, you can hit the land easily, set the favorite of your Nefties of the element that is the stronger element versus the Nefties you play. At the moment, the collection of Nefties is not a lot, so you can remember all Nefties element easily. It's not like you have 100 Pokemon to remember or 100 Nefties to remember, so it's not that bad. Now, let's talk about the reward. In the first iteration of PvP Blitz Battle, you will earn OKA. So in the case, if you do PvP Blitz Battle, you will earn OK for wins as long as your Prime Nefty has OK energy. So like you can see, for earning in Seeker of Tokane, you need to have Prime Nefty, so you need to have Prime Egg. But it's not reflected in the reward screen, coming soon. In a future version, a leaderboard and rank-based matchmaking will go live. You can only battle with NFTs, starter, or standard NFTs. As we won't provide all default NFTs, anyone that you have seen in the Speed Blitz, you have to collect them all to play with them. So if you want to play with NFTs in PvP, you need to collect it for play it with it. And what you need to know in secure of Tokane, you really need a NFT, so a prime NFTs from a prime egg to gain Oka energy. What I learned, the Oka energy can be earned when you do on land expedition. And when you go on land expedition, you earn that Oka energy. And when you go in PvP, you will earn that Oka token to give you a chance to gain Ori token of Seeker of Token. NFTs attribute. It is essential that NFTs maintain a certain coherence through all Aurory experience while adapting to the need of each game. In order to simplify NFT's stats for Secure of Tokens, an NFT's power will draw upon only 4 stats as opposed to 6 in Aurory Tactics. You see, Secure of Token have just only 4 stats for the NFTs that is only used for playing and fighting. In the tactics, you have 6 attributes. So you have attack, defense, health, initiative, hater attack, hater defense, move. This makes the game easy to understand and accessible for all type of player. Because they have just 4 stats, that's really simple to understand. And the most interesting part with that Secret of Tokane, when you add your egg and you got the NFTs, you know how many percentage they're near to the 100 percentage that is the maximum value. And with the uh, integration mark, you have a chance to know what is the minimum health and what is the maximum health and what is the average you have. The following Nifty's attribute will be used. Health, HP, the amount of damage an Nifty can take before being knocked out. Attack power, AP, the amount of damage a Nifty can deal when using attack abilities. Defense, the amount of damage a Nifty can block from opening attack. Speed, initiative, determine which Nifties use an action first in battle. Producer role of lands. The land is this version will be either from the Arctic or swamp biome and chosen at random. Everything you collect will be displayed on the portal reward screen when you completed the land or lose the land. If you lose a battle, you will be escorted back to the blanche empty-handed. So no loot, nothing win, no egg, no crystal. You lose everything when you lose a battle. You can also exit the land or leave combat at any moment from the setting menu, but this equal defeats. So if you exit the land from the menu setting or you leave combat, you will be equal to a defeat and you will lose all your reward. When you leave a land via the portal, so when you find the portal, there will be an anti-cheat check of the reward list. Players who do not pass this check will be sent back to the village without any of their collected reward. So you see, when you leave the land via the portal, you have an anti-cheat check. But it's interesting, I didn't know that. Rewards are distributed in 2 ways. Crystal can be looted from the plant that are scattered across. So when they talk about the plant, they talk about my crystal egg that look like an egg that you take crystal inside of it. Crystal and Prime or Standard Egg are rewarded for win in PvE Blitz battle. The post-battle reward screen will show you what you have won. So in that Secret of Tokane, when you do exploration, you have a chance to have Standard Egg but also Prime Egg for free. If you explore and get a Prime Egg, you're so happy. You can sell it, the Prime Egg, or also hatch it and get an NFTs for free. So that's interesting. I didn't know. So you can get a prime egg also in this land. Drop rate for win. Crystal is always 100%, so it can be 30 crystal. Standard egg is 10%, so you have more chance. You don't have a lot of chance to get a standard egg. But when you want a prime egg, is 1%. Is really, really, really rare. So if you got that prime egg, it's because you clean the land and attack all nefties in the land. Now, what they put before you start your journey is worth reiterating that is a live game that will grow into an even more exciting GRPG over the time. The current version V0.4 is a foundation on which many more amazing experiences will be built, and we can't wait to share everything our team is cooking. So now they say new stuff will coming in the future. That seems interesting. Secret of Tokane interesting. Incubator 2.0 and new NFT rarity system. So let's see. The new incubator. A new incubator system will directly address the skew in rarity distribution by using a controlled random formula to first decide the rarity of the NFTs being hatched and then generate a random combination of stats within that rarity range. This same system will also be used for generating items in game that have rarities associated with them. So now let's see the new rarity system. With the deployment of our new incubator system, we are also introducing an FT's rarity system based on a 1 to 5 star scale. The table below shows the rarity term, number of star associated, stat range, and probability of hatching an FT of that rarity. Hatching distribution, common rarity, star 1, average stat range 0 to 20, probability percentage 50.4. So you have half of the chance to have a one star. Uncommon, I got two nifty of two star rarity, so uncommon. They have an average stat range of 20 percentage to 40. That's interesting. They can go to 40 or more. And the probability is 30%. If you have a 3 star nifties is rare, and this average stat is between 40 and 60. Very powerful, and is 15 percentage of probability. Epic, 4 star Nifties. The average stat range is 60 to 80, and 60 to 80 is 60 to 80 percentage. So it's a percentage of how you can get for being the powerful Nifties at 100 percentage everywhere. The probability of that epic rarity is 4 percentage. And if you have a legendary Nefties of 4 or 5 star, they can get to 80 percentage of stats or 100 percentage of stats of the 4 stats. And you can get it at 0.6 percentage of probability. So what I will do in my next when I do and play Secret of Tokan, I will try to grab a lot of crystal, a lot of egg, and try to open more egg at the same time to get more probability maybe. The star system. Your NFT will have a visual representation of rarity on his NFT card in the form of stars that can range from 1 to 5. The number of stars that an NFT is displayed on his NFT card will represent the average stat range of that NFTs, as well as the percentage of chance that player will have to hatch NFTs within that range. So it's super powerful. Rarity will play an important factor in the future with the additional mechanic that are planned. So they planned to put rarity importance factor in the game later on. At the moment, they put some stat that is really interesting. Can be high stats, not like 1000, not be 100, but near the 100 stat. Only for HP is over 100 sometime. But for level 1, I talk about. I don't talk about level 5 or level 6 when you amplify it. So this is really interesting. Now we have Aurory Tactic Battle Guide. So we're gonna pass that thing for the moment. No, not passing, because now we have in Aurory Tactic. We finish talking about Aurory Secure of Tokane. Secure of Tokane is a game for get your nefties. Is a game for get your starting earning. Because if you try to get a prime egg with the free Secure of Tokane early access, You don't have that big chance to have a prime egg because it's 0.1 percentage of have one in the battle of blitz in the land. So you don't have that much chance. So let's wait some minutes. So now, what I can tell you, in Aurory Secure of Tokane, you can gain your NFTs. To get a chance to enter the Aurory Tactic, the Aurory Tactic with your standard NFTs. That is not an NFTs. That is just a standard NFTs on the game, in the game, inside game NFTs. Those NFTs can give you some Tokay when you win some match in Aurory Tactics. I know in Aurory Tactics let you play with their own NFTs that is not your NFTs in the game of Secure of Tokane or what you buy in NFTs. But I'm not sure if you gain some Tokay with them. I will. This is what I don't know. But what I know, the last time I play Aurory Tactic with my first team of three NFTs I got in the game of Secure of Tokane. Not prime NFTs, just normal NFTs that is in standard mode. And standard mode cannot be outside of the blockchain, can be just stick together in the game and stay in the game forever. The bad news with the Aurory tactic at the moment, what I do, it will be much difficult to raise in the rank of Aurory tactic because my NFTs cannot exceed level 1 because they're not NFTs and they cannot amplify. That's why what I will do when I play Aurory tactic, I will try my best to win some match, to get some Toki, and get a minimum of Aurory token for tactics and can buy some prime egg to get my prime nefties and get finally my first team with level. So let's see the basic of Aurory tactic. If you prefer a video tutorial, you can check it out. This quick guide on how to play tactic from one of our ambassador Rafiki Aurory. So his name is Rafiki Aurory. So do we look the learn basics in 6 minutes? So let's learn the basics in 6 minutes to see what we
What's up,
talk
people of
about.
Tokane? I hope you had a great summer. I personally had a really nice time in nature with family, got engaged, and right now I'm back to bring you some content on Aurory just after the 1 year anniversary, releasing an awesome live action short film that you've probably all seen. And that
Live
was
action
super
short
exciting. So
film.
let's get back into it. This is the first episode of an ongoing tutorial series around Aurory Tactics, the competitive PvP game in the Aurory universe. This video is brought to you in collaboration with Aurory Project themselves, who are showing great support toward my journey as a content creator. Together, we want to help scale the competitiveness of the game by bringing you knowledge in the clearest way possible. With the release of the latest patch, there is so much to cover, so let's dive into the basics before anything else.
Let's go in our Aurory tactic. What we
After
have.
launching the game in the Nexus, you will be thrown in Kitty's Tavern, where you can choose to play against an AI or to play against a player. There you can select 3 Nefties you will battle with. When you look at the Nefties, you'll see first of all the stats, which are very reminiscent of any RPGs out there. We have health points, which is the amount of damage your Nefty can take before being knocked out. Movement range is how many cells your Nefty can move each turn. Initiative impacts the turn order of the Nefties in the game. Then we get Physical Force, which impacts physical attacks. Physical Defense, which blocks damage coming from physical attacks. Ethereal Force and Defense work exactly in the same way, but apply to abilities which deal ethereal damages.
Okay, so in the case, either power and either defense is for
Each
abilities.
Nefties have a set of unique abilities, which embody what kind of nifty you're playing. Whether it's a damage dealer, a tank, a disruptor, or a support, all of them come with one basic ability, one passive, and 3 specials. And of course, we got the ultimate special skill. The passive ability is an automatic ability that can have a major impact on the playstyle of your entire Nifty team. So please read them out carefully and don't be afraid to test them out to understand them better. The basic ability is different for every Nifty, but overall it's a basic attack that can be either close combat or ranged. Then we get special abilities, which are skills that require high points in order to be played. They can be ranged, multi-targets, displacements, buffs, debuffs, heals, and so much more. It's fun to simply go in game and discover them for yourself, but be aware that while some abilities play out during your turn, you also have some that don't, which are reactions and stances. Reactions are secret abilities that you can switch on and that will only play out if an enemy Nifty triggers them before your next turn. Reactions can only trigger once per turn. And then we get stances, which are very similar to reactions, except that they are not secret and can be triggered multiple times using hype every single time. Now that you know the basic skills and you have chosen your team, let's start a fight in Kitty's Tavern.
That seems
As
very
soon as you
difficult. I
find an
play a
opponent,
fight
you
of
will be randomly
tactics
thrown
hard.
into one of the many different maps that all carry their own personalities. Each map usually consists of 2 camps of 7 by 7 squares for each player and a 7 by 3 neutral zone right in the middle. I guess you see where this is going, right?
For Frodo.
The other important thing to note is that you can find different cells on the battlefield. You have regular basic cells to walk on, obstacles which actually certain Nefties can avoid and fly over, hype cells which give hype points, bumper cells which allow your Nefties to jump, and of course some healing pads. When the game starts, the Nefty with the highest initiative goes first. The turn order will constantly change throughout the game, as this is a time track based game, meaning that every action and movements actually cost you time. And it is a concept that honestly is not always easy to grasp. Don't worry, I will make a video specifically about this topic. For now, just be aware that even if an attack seems extremely powerful, it might actually cost a lot of time, which will mean that you wait a lot of time for your Nefty to perform an ability again. During your turn, you have 20 seconds to move and or perform an ability or simply do nothing. You can move only once per turn with some exceptional cases, and you can choose to move with the auto path, or you can actually select your own path by holding down the shift key when moving. At first, your Nefties are going to have to perform basic attacks, but their personality will truly shine once they start to use special skills, which require hype to play. Hype is like mana, if you will, and can be collected in multiple ways. The most common ways is through attacks. When a Nefty attacks, all other Nefties on the battlefield will gain hype accordingly. The Nefty that actually performs the ability does not get any hype. The more you get into the game, the more you'll need to learn by heart the hype cost of every ability and plan your strategy accordingly. So better subscribe now if you haven't done it yet, and keep an eye out for my upcoming tutorials. Another simple way to gain hype is to end your turn on a hype cell. Also, it's important to note that when an Nefty faints, all its hype is transferred to the closest Nefty ally.
You are the only one
Oh wow, Ollie Queen.
fit to carry my traveling.
For anyone who are just joining the game and discovering, it's important to note that Aurory prides itself with the goal to become a highly competitive
Wow,
game
Aurory
from an esport
movie
standpoint.
seems so
In
cool.
order for any game to reach that kind of level, they obviously need to be really well balanced, which the team is constantly working on, but they also need to be challenging to learn, have a great learning curve that player can discover over time. So when you play Aurory for the first time, you might be thrown off by all the underlying mechanics, by the timer, or even by the simple fact that every single Nefty has different stats. It's okay, the more you play, the more you learn, the more you understand your Nefties and their abilities, giving you
This
a
guy
better chance to rank
is
up that
able to cheer
leaderboard
me up. That's good.
or to rank down.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh no. Excellent. This was a good movie. This was a good movie. So what do we have? Aurory Tactics is now open to everyone. Test your might in PvP and collect rewards for wins. You can even play without a wallet thanks for our innovative inventory system known as Sync Space. For more information on this, see our Sync Space article. We're gonna pass to the Sync Space explain over here because it's really interesting to know everything of Aurory projects before we continue my explanation of how to gain with Aurory Seeker and Aurory Tactic. I always say how to gain it, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the channel, the video. Super interesting sometime to learn stuff. And we have invited you to have a look on Code of Conduct as well. Any player that is flagged for prohibited prohibited behavior won't get any reward. So let me see the Code of Conduct just to make sure because I see a person in YouTube say I play with another account. So do we have another account? So illegal behavior. Safety first. The safety of our player, partner, and employee is our highest priority. Aurory does not tolerate threat, sexual or moral harassment, discrimination, endangerment, or other of others, stalking, doxing, or any other illegal or illicit conduct in our communities. Do educate yourself and respect your local laws. Report any illegal and suspicious activity that you see. Do not engage in or encourage any form of illegal activities. Put anyone in danger or make them feel unsafe. Toxic behavior. Think IRL. Behind every avatar is a real person. All players should feel safe, welcome, and accepted in Aurory communities and play space. Aurory does not accept any form of bullying, intimidation, or proliferation of hate. Do be your best self, be kind, and play your part in keeping the Aurory community great. Be respectful in communicating with others no matter who or where they are. Make sure to use and share appropriate language and content. Stay cool. We have all had games where emotion run high. If you need to take a deep breath, take a break or touch some grass. Do not bully, harass, or target other anywhere, whether or offline. Lose control. It's easy to lash out or give in when things get tense, but don't let your adrenaline do the talking. Naming. Any name that player have the ability to customize must be appropriate and inoffensive. Create a fun name, create a name, cheating and unfair advantage. Have fun and play fair. Let your skill alone take you to the top. You are responsible for all you and your account are represented in the game. Well, cheating in any fashion will result in immediate action. Using third-party program to automate any facet of the game, exploiting bugs, or engaging in any activity that grant or an unfair advantage is considered cheating. Exploiting other players in equally serious offense. Scamming, account sharing, when trading, using bot, and anything else that may degrade the game meaning experience for other players will receive harsh penalties. Play fair and encourage others to do so. Call out cheating and help us foster fair play. Do not cheat, bullying, making, distributing, or promoting cheat for a game ruin experience for all avenue. Abuse, exploit, or glitch to gain unfair advantage. Investigation and sanction. Your action was have consequence. Protect your account and yourself. We are looking out for you. So I don't feel like they don't allow you to have multiple account. They let you to have multiple account to play multiple times, so that seems good. Visit our game dashboard or simply click on Play Tactic to launch the game. You can use our social login option or sign in with Solana SPL wallet like Phantom or MetaMask. You'll get a pop-up with a signature request if you are using a wallet. Sign in it to proceed before you can battle it out. The basics. You and your opponent select a team of three NFTs currently players can use on chain NFTs, hatch through the eggs incubator, or buy from our marketplace. So you can have some egg incubator NFTs, so came from the Secure of Tokane for free in the standard blockchain, and also available in NFTs for the marketplace. The battlefield seems very interesting, like he explained on the movie, in the video. You can have some training, private match, and ranked match as well. Special cells are great cells that affect any NFTs that move and stand on them. So you have hype cell, healing cell, bumper cell. NFT distribution is all health, physical force, physical defense, ether force, ether defense, movement range, initiative. I'll explain. NFTs have six abilities, the passive abilities, the basic attack, and four special abilities. So you have the passive abilities, the star, you have the basic attack over here, and you have four special abilities, including the ultimate. So you have the passive, the normal attack, and the four abilities, including the ultimate abilities. The ultimate abilities is generally an ability with significant cost in hype or restrictive condition needing to be met before it can be used. It's interesting, and hype is all the point we need to use to do the attack. Plus two hype point. So hype. Your Nifty need hype to use the different ability they have. Hype points are distributed to every creature whenever an impactful action happen on the battlefield. Special abilities and ultimate skill award more hype point, resulting in combat intensity snowballing, as using special ability tend to allow your opponent to use their own additional hype source. You have hype cell. Nefties ending their turn on hype cell will gain one hype point. Hype inheritance. Nefty they are knockout will transfer remaining hype to the nearest ally. If two allies are the same distance, the one playing first will get the hype point. Interesting. Overcharge is gameplay mechanic that allow a player to use hype to temporarily increase their stat. When a player tries to start an action, they can choose to request the action to be overcharged by pressing the Shift key on PC. The goal is to give player an alternative when their creature is lacking offensive option, or to give them an advantage when they're accumulated more hype than they need. So when the overcharge is used, the ability hype cost is deducted from the Nefty's hype point, and all of the remaining hype point are converted into overcharge point. Each overcharge point grants plus 2 stat boost on the following attribute: initiative, physical attack, physical defense, ether attack, and ether defense. The time track at the top screen display are where each Nifties is in the play order, so just that at the top, so you know where to go with the moving, initiative, and playing and fighting. Cost action. A role battling or very game risk reward assessment. A remove will have consequence or cost. As of right now, Tactic close alpha November 2022. There are 10 NFTs available to play with. Dinobit Tank. Passive ability Unstoppable Force. Dinobit can end his movement. So we have some description over here. Dinobit is a tank. Shiba Inut is a defender. Bytebit is a melee assassin, so do more damage because it's assassin. Deep King, ranged assassin, so can be a mage, so can attack at range. Zuzu, melee assassin, but really good to have high defense. Blockchoy is a healer and it just do healing. Number 9, support. Exobubble is a support as well with shield and pressure and fate swap sometimes. Unica is a tank, so you need a tank. So I think I will put Unica, Zuzu, and maybe Deep King to range attack, range assassin. But you have Chocomin is a support as well. Not that bad, not that good. Nifty rarity system again. Nifty DNA. NFT are the first DNA-based NFTs on Solana, meaning the real stats are derived from the DNA instead of being stored as a distinct NFT metadata. Okay, interesting. Okay, so interesting for the battle guide of Aurory Tactic. Aurory Tactic rank-based matchmaking and reward. So, with the first interaction of our tactic reward loops, we implement the OKA and Tuki reward distribution center, complete with the weekly conversion of ORI based on the positive result that we've seen with the mechanism and how smoothly it's been working. We are happy to announce that with our next patch, we plan to take another step in the direction imagined more than a years ago. So now with Tuki that you win on the ORI tactic, you have a chance to win match, win Tucky, and win some RE tactic. If you play with Seeker of Tokane, and you have some NFTs that is on the blockchain and is prime NFTs, you have a chance to win OKA energy when you do land exploration, and when you do PvP, you can earn some OKA to earn some Ori during the week. So until now, OK and Toki reward have been fixed for each victory because we have been testing the process of distribution and conversion that we have passed this testing phase. We will implementing the new rank-based reward system with the deployment of version 0.2.8, a reward mechanism of this nature coupled with quality matchmaking seem essential to us for the proper development of the game. So they need to increase their matchmaking so they have high skill player will be matched with player of similar skill level more. Uncertainly, rank reset. Okay, not bad. So we gain Tucky and okay. Over replay and earn reward loops explain. Each week, active players will earn two off-chain sub-token. OK for secure of Tokane and Tuki for Aurory Tactic. An active player is a player who earn at least one Tuki or one OK during a week. At any given moment, player can check their total amount of all currency from their player profile and in-game odd, as well as the time left until the next distribution, date, hours, minutes, second. Each distribution period, the Aurory team will observe a number of factors such as the number of player and overall activities in order to determine how much Aurory to distribute. Each NFTs will have its own Oka energy that come with 10 points when fully charged, and each battle will consume one Oka energy point. We will carefully monitor stats and player behavior to eventually have the optimal level Oka energy per NFT in place. So you see, the Oka energy is there under the name of the NFT. NFT Dip King, Oka energy 9 on 10, 9 on 10, 9 on 10. And you win okay. This is sub token. Okay. Toki. Toki to Ori and Oka to Ori conversion. Ori from your Toki. Toki you have accumulated this week divided by total Toki accumulated by all the players this week multiplied by total Ori supply which will be distributed this week multiplied by Toki ratio. Not bad. Same thing for the Oka for secure token. Oka you have accumulated this week. Total divided by Oka accumulated by all the players this week. Multiplied by total Ori supply which will be distributed this week. Multiplied by Oka ratio. Not bad. Very interesting. Aura distribution ratio. Total supply of Ori distributed this week 1000. Oka and Tokay distribution ratio 60-40. I see. So in the case you have 600 of Toki and 200 of no. So you have 600, 600 for all the period this week. Total Toki you have accumulated this week is 200. So if it's 600, it's 200. Okay. So I can see an example. You got 200 Tucky, and all player won the 600 Tucky this week, and they distribute 1,000 Ori. So it's 200 divided by 600, and that total is multiplied by 1,000 multiplied by 0.4. That is the ratio of Tucky. Aurory from your Tucky is 0.30 multiplied by 400. Ori from your Tuki 133.2. You have earned 133.2 Ori this week. Not bad. For Okea is the same explanation. Not bad. Not bad. Interesting. Prologue to the adventure full guide. So this is a full guide for the adventure. Our game drop. Our game dap. Play the adventure. Play the tactic. So like you can see, they have start to have a game called Play Tactic Aurory and also Play Adventure. So maybe it's different to Play Adventure. You see, the adventure looks like the super secure of Tokane. Yeah, it's secure of Tokane. In Plaza. Okay. So Play Adventure, we have some adventure, but it looks like the new Seeker of Tokane. Yeah, it looks like the new Seeker of Tokane. Oh, wait a minute, you have some bet? Okay, Blitz Battle, okay. In order to start Speed Blitz Battle, you need to talk with Kitty or one of the trainer around Blanche. You have the opportunity to risk up to 10 Ori on the match outcome if you have an available balance in your sync pace. Our matchmaking system will then scan for other player looking to match at the same time and may degrees to our risk level 5 Ori then one Uri, depending on the preferred risk level of the player you end up being matched with. Oh, okay, so the adventure you can do some bet for one Uri up to five Uri up to 10 Uri. Known right now. Okay, so you can do a bet. So with this matchmaking of adventure, you can play either with default NFTs, so in the case standard or not prime, or NFTs you own, so in the case of NFTs that is prime in your wallet. And after selecting your NFTs, the matchmaking will start. As there will be no leaderboard in this first version, you will be matched with in priority with player wagering the same amount of RE as you. Like you can see in the adventure, you have just two ability. you have just two abilities that you can choose, one normal and one from the associate type, water, fire, wind, plant, ground, thunder, etc. So in case it's like ground is earth, maybe is old since when it started this news. This is from 17th of May 2023, this May, so before the secure of token, I think so. We have a referral program as well that explain how it will work so you can get some reward. Player as is active and eligible to be referred, they earn at least one Toki or OK in a given distribution period. Player A share the referral link with player B who has never played Aurory before. Player B create an account within 24 hours of visiting our site after using the referral link. Player B then play Tactic during the same distribution period and earn 10,000 Toki and 500 OK. Player B get the keep Player B get to keep the full amount of those reward and player A earn a 10 percentage of bonus on their referral reward, 500 Toki and 1000 OK for that weeks. So if I got 10%, I win 1000 Toki in that case and 500 OK. This did a mistake over here. So it's interesting. The referral link is interesting. I need to have more referral so we can add you in the game. Sync space explain. Synced item are deposited in sync space. Desynced any asset that are not synced is synced in an external wallet. Is in the external wallet. Okay. No image. And it's cross-platform. Okay. So that was all the interesting I need to say about Aurory project. So now here my plan for getting some gaining some Aurory. Look to my profile. At first, I got 0 OK. It came from Seeker of Tokane. When you do land exploration, you gain OK energy, OK time, energetic time, and the OK energetic time can be used 10 energetic time per NFTs in NFTs blockchain, and you can have a chance to gain OK while you do PvP 10 time 10 time per NFTs with NFTs, I think so. And the Toki, you gain it every time that you battle on Tactic. I won one match. I got four Toki for each Nefties I got in the blockchain of the standard. Each three Nefties that was in standard give me four Toki each because I win the match. The second battle, I lose it. So it's really not funny. So that's really interesting for all the facts I tell you today about the Aurory Tactic and Seeker of Tokane. So if you want to earn some money, you need to have an Aurorian, but the Aurorian is really expensive. Try to get the early access code. You can get it with the CryptoStache Discord access at $8 USD. If you're not too late, you can grab the early access code of Secure of Tokane. And if you grab it, you have a chance to play it. Try to get some NFTs with the starter. It's really hard at the beginning, but when you get the game, you can see to avoid some NFTs, gain some egg with some fight you're able to do, and be able to, in case, uh, get more NFTs. And when you get two NFTs, you can fight and win more battle in the land exploration. Because if you're able to understand how to swap the creature and how to swap the NFTs at a good moment to finish the match is perfect. So now let's start a little break of like 5-10 minutes. It's time I go smoke a little tiny spliffy, and it will be outside. So I don't want you to show something. So at the moment, what I will do, I will be right back scene, and I will put some music as well to let you don't don't cry about nothing. So at the moment, if you want to learn how to earn with Aurory Project, you need to have the early access code of Secure of Tokane at $8 USD in the Discord channel of CryptoStache. That will publish it for sure. So interesting because $8 USD, you have any early access that they have every month, one game or more. Like this month of November, I got I got Secure of Tokane early access code. I was able to play an alpha game that was Golden Tide. Tomorrow I play wild card with the team in the alpha close. Not alpha close, but alpha open. So really super interesting. So really early in everything because it's on Steam for the moment. And I need to tell you that the Discord channel subscription is really powerful and interesting because for $8 USD, you can grab also some giveaway in the senior agent giveaway only, not for anyone. And in the senior agent this month, instead of having the light extraction pack that they give to anybody that pay $8 USD, I win the giveaway to get one heavy extraction pack. The value of that heavy extraction pack is $99.99 USD at the moment. Very powerful and interesting to have. And Shrapnel, and this is the heavy extraction pack for Shrapnel, the game that coming soon on Epic Game and is a first-person shooter called Shrapnel for extraction. And this Shrapnel game, we see a lot of videos somewhere in the YouTube and Twitter on a lot of community of Shrapnel. So stay tuned with Discord of Crypto. You can have some fun. But for now, we're gonna play Tactic and also Secure of Tokane, the boats together to see if I can get uh, more egg, more nefties. But for the moment, I will try to get more Toki in the tactic. So I'll try to get more training, understand the nefties movement, abilities, and fight in the tactics. And we're gonna see how this goes. So for the moment, a little break commercial. So like you can see, you have the Aurory token, the token, and the OK token. So now let's do a little break. So a 10 minutes music. Hello everyone, I'm Ray back now to continue the match in the game. It's time to show you the gaming now about the super play to earn. So at first, you have the early access code of Secure of Tokane. You can start with the first starter egg. You have three choice, Deep King, number 9, or Block Choi. And if you have a chance to get one of those NFTs, you can play the early access Secure of Token, or if you have a Aurorian sync in the sync pace, you can have a chance to play Secure of Token. But the Aurorian is really expensive right now. So let's see the collection and how it's worded now, the Aurorian. So let's see the Aurorian and the lowest price. Listed on sync space, listed on Unchained. So Unchained we have three item for zero Aurory. I'll buy this one. Zero Aurory, unlisted on sync space. So it cannot be sell unless it cannot be sell only if it sync it to sync space. So we get it, but it cannot have it on sync space. You have it on blockchain, so I cannot buy it. So let's go on list on sync space and grab the lowest price. And the lowest price now is 850 Aurory and is $1,139 USD. So it's now $140 USD for one Aurorian. So my goal is to play tactics and be able to gain Tuki, to gain Aurory token of tactics, and be able to win some Aurory Tactics to buy some Prime Egg to get some NFTs and be able to level up them with amplifier and get the chance to win in tactic a lot and try to win in the PvP as well. But the prime egg is 0.1 percentage to get one in the land seeker of Tokane, so you don't try to gain some prime egg while playing because you have less chance to have it. So in the case you try to get some you try to get some NFTs in Seeker of Tokane that is standard. Try to get some Takiwa in Tactic to get some Prime Egg. So number 9, let's try Deep King is Ranged, 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 Ranged guy. Exo Bubble. I can put Bytebit, but it's not the NFTs that I have. I can put Unica. J6 defense, 100 initiative, and 95 initiative, 48 power, yeah, power, power eater. So that's the attack, 48 P. The defense 30, 37 defense header, 36 defense normal. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's try that three team in the training session to try out to see how it goes and see if I can win a match. And after that, let's try the ranked match if that team is perfect. So I take Zoo, Deep King, and Unica to see how it goes. The Deep King is a ranged assassin, so we attack at range, and the Zoo and Unica attack at close combat. There. Mhm. We have five NFTs instead of three. So this one, eliminate the creatures. Yeah, well, push it. use his defense. Okay. This is down. Oh yeah. I kill my own NFTs. Oh no, I'm so dummy. I kill my own NFTs. Ow. Kill Mozu, kill Mozu, kill Mozu, kill Mozuzu, kill Mozuzu. Let's go there. Let's go this. That's what. There we go. Kill themselves. Zero to key, zero to key, zero to key. Because it was training. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. So that's not bad. That is not bad. So let's try to get like a win in the matchmaking. Yeah, I think that will be the last match of the only match I play in the matchmaking of that video because I need to go sleep tomorrow at work. Don't worry about that, people. Thing can happen. But I will do another video tomorrow of Aurory Tactic and Seeker of Tokane. I will grind those game. I don't need to explain anything else and just what I know exactly. So they have block choy to have a eater. Highest point of health. So exobubble. Oh, go straight there for chill. 102 damage to me. 42 three times. Exobubble run jump around. Know my Unica. Attack. Oh yeah, block joy now. 96 damage. Okay. Dip King over here. Now we're there. Do attack. Unica. You can attack at distance. That's good. You attack my zoo. Now Unica. Unica run away. Let's go there. Oh no. Okay. Get do a mistake. You do to the arrow and goes jump further. Now I want to kill my Dip King. Dip King over here. Attack block joy. One, two, three. Three distance for Dip King can attack at distance. Not bad. You do escape. You do attack. Encore. Attack my unicorn. Okay, Exobubble is now in front. Zoo now coming over here. We'll do this. Oh yeah. Zoo will be moved. Exobub will die. I will win that match. That's so awesome. That match is mine. Zoo will go there. Will attack. Grab this one. Exobubble. And finish time. Block Joy. Increase health. So now move there. Do let's go this one. There. Over here. And core. There. There we go. Dead. Win the match. How many Toki? 4 Toki, 4 Toki, and 4 Toki. So I got 12 Toki again. I got plus 61 score of tactic. So score of tactic I got now is 1073 score. And I got like 12 Toki. So now I have 24 Toki. So I can get more Aurory. That so seems interesting. So let's quit this. Let's quit the game. Let's go to the profile. So I got 24 Toki that will be changed in 1 day and 16 hours. So 2 days, in 2 days. So in the case, let's say Wednesday or Thursday will be changed in Aurory token. Interesting. So that's the end of the streaming for the moment because it's time to go sleep, working tomorrow.